Alright, how y'all doing today? My name is Herbert Brady. What we're doing today is the complete air system check. And the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off with, I'm gonna chop the tires. Because in part of my video, where I will be releasing the park brakes, I will be releasing the park brakes and checking for any leaks in air around the system. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in the cab.
Action.
And the first part of this air system check, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start up the truck and I'm gonna listen for my low air pressure indicator warning light. So here we go. See? Okay. As you can see, I'm down beyond 60 psi's. When it could get up to 60 psi's on both tanks, my primary and my secondary tank, the warning lights will get on. It's full. The pressure, the full air pressure you want in there is 120. So. There goes the low air pressure indicator light just went off. It normally goes off at 60. On this truck, it went off at 70. And what I need to do, I need to build all my air up in my tanks so I can do a walk around inspection and check for any air leaks in the system. I'll be checking for leaks in the compressor, any of the air lines, the air dryer, and any part of the air system. So I'm gonna apply the gas, build my RPM up so I can hurry up and build my air pressure up in my tanks. And once the gauge reaches 120, okay, there you heard the pressure release. Okay, so the next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the truck idle, and I'm gonna look at my gauges. This is a fairly brand new truck, and there's no drops in the air pressure system, which is pretty much telling me I really don't have any leaks. Okay, so the next step I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave my truck running. I'm gonna get out and do my walk around visual check for any air leaks and all the components that I already talked to. So come check me out outside. Now that we outside and I got the truck running, I'm checking all my brake chambers. I'm listening for any leaks. It's kind of hard to listen for leaks while the truck running, but you're looking for a loud hissing sound. If you don't hear a loud hissing sound, that means you don't have any leaks. I'm around on the passenger side, on the driver's side, and I'm looking for any loud hissing noises from any of my air chambers, my air compressor, my governor, or any of the airlines. As you can see, I have no air leaks. Okay? We'll come back to the back. I'm gonna check my tanks. I'm gonna check my bleeder valve, has no leaks. I'm gonna check all the airlines and the hoses to my primary and secondary tank. See, as I can see, I don't hear no loud hissing sounds. And normally, if I had a spray bottle and some bubbly water, I can spray it on there and see. It's the easier way to check for the valve. Okay, right here I got my three-way combination check valve. It's not leaking. My three-way combination check valve, it supplies the air to the back to the trailer, and it kind of governs how much air it sends to the back, so your back brakes don't apply before your front brakes. And I'm gonna check all my other valves, all my check valves, and I'm gonna check my trailer hookup, make sure there's no air leaking for here. All my airbags, it looks pretty tight. It has no leaks. My air dryer, it's not leaking from my air dryer. Okay. Now let's move on around. Down here, I'm gonna check all my air lines running to my brake chamber and all my air lines, period. You know, and I'm gonna check the air lines and I'm gonna check my airbags. The airbags in the back is pretty solid. Let you know that it has no leaks. And we got another check valve back here. And it has no leaks. And all my line and everything is secure and bolted, mounted to the frame. Check this airbag on this side, it's doing good, it has no leaks. Okay, moving on around the truck, I'm gonna check everything that I checked on that side, the air lines, the brake chambers, the air lines on this side on the three-way combination valve. I'm gonna check all the air lines, just pretty much do a whole round the truck visual and inspect for anything else. If I see anything else wrong with the truck, like my tires tread depth ain't thick enough, any cracks in my rims, I notice I don't have any cracks in my rims, anything that I can find, it's like a pre-trip inspection when you're taking the CDL class. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get back up in the cab and I'm gonna release my parking brake. I already got my truck chalked, so I should be able to release my parking brake. Okay, folks, we back inside the cab. So what I'm doing now, I'm gonna hold my brake for like approximately 1 minute. So what you need to do is like have a stopwatch ready and available, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold the brake for 1 minute and check any drops in the gauges, and I shouldn't have no more than 4 PSI drop, 3 PSI in 4 minutes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna apply the brakes. Just hold it. As you can tell, my gauges, they're not dropping. It moves probably like 1, maybe 2 PSI. But as you can start doing a steady hold, and there's no drop in the pressure. Just hold it. And what you're gonna do, like I say, you're gonna need a stopwatch or a phone or a clock. Anything you can do is take a minute and check for any drop in the air pressure. As you can see, it's holding steady at right above the 120 mark. All right, so the next step, what I'm gonna do when I get out the truck is I'm gonna check my primary and secondary tanks and make sure that I don't have any air bleeding over from one tank to the other one. And the way I'm gonna do that is by pulling my bleeder valve. All right, this is my last step in my air system check. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by pulling the line in my primary tank is right here. When I pull that, I'm just disinfecting the inside of the cab and make sure that no air is bleeding over into my secondary tank by the gauge. See, as you can see, I'm pulling the and the drop is in my primary tank, and my secondary tank is still holding at the same pressure. So now what I'm gonna do now is release that, and then I'm gonna pull the bleeder valve on the secondary thing. Okay, here we go. As you can see, when I'm pulling the bleeder valve on the tank, on my secondary tank, no air is bleeding over into my primary tank. Hey, okay, folks, this is Herbert Brady, and as I told you, I just showed you how to do the complete air system check. You know what I mean? Go on my YouTube and check me out at Herbert Brady. Subscribe to some of my videos. As you can see, we done got some brand new trucks over here at J-Tech. So come and check us out. That's it.